Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. So today I want to show you how we can answer this question, which is under blending of lines and curves and a bit of some tangency. So I think this line is a tangent here. So the question says, the figure below shows a template to be used in the manufacture of an engineering component. Draw the figure to full size, showing clearly all your constructions of obtaining centers of arcs and other constructions. Okay, so for this one, we can start with this center. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 centers, and then we've got different arcs there. But we can start with this center, and then we proceed from there. Just move this one here. Okay, so we start with the center line. Okay. And then here we're going to draw a circle to represent this arc from this center. So you get your compass, open it to a radius of 20. Okay, so this is 20 millimeters. Then you draw a faint line. You draw a circle in faint. And then we can draw this line from this point, and then we measure 50, and then we're going to measure 30 because we have an arc that is touching this point and this point. So even if we have not been given the radius, but we've been given this distance here. So this distance from this point to that point, which is 30, is equal to the distance from this point to that point. And we'll see. So the next step is so you draw a line, horizontal line, faint from that point, and then you get your divider, or you can use your compass. You measure 50, which is this distance here. So 50. So at this point, from here, you pick a point. So this one is point 50, and then you draw a vertical line. Okay, so you draw a vertical line. Okay, so something like that. And then you measure 30, this distance here, which is 30. So you measure 30. Okay, so from this point, 30, that one. And then there is a line that is going in this direction, this line here, which is at angle 105, and 105 with this horizontal line. So at this point, you can use a protractor. So 105 should be here. So 105, you draw a line connecting this point to that point, and then so we have this line. So and then along this line we measure 30 and then 80 there to come up with this point. So 30, which is just the distance from this point to that point. So we have our 30 there. Okay, 30. and then from 30 we have 80. Again, measure 80, so 80 millimeters. Okay, and then at this point we draw a line going in this direction, which is 90 degrees, meeting at 90 degrees, an angle of 90 degrees with this line that is there. So again, you can use a protractor. Angle 90 degrees, so you align this, and then at that point, okay, so 90 degrees should be there. And again, you can draw a line, so a faint line at 90 degrees. Okay, so when you look at this line here, there's this line that meets with this line to create the center for this circle, and also the center for this curve here. So this line is cutting this angle at the midpoint, so it is bisecting the angle 105. So to bisect this angle 105, just get your compass, you open it to any convenient radius of your choice, you strike an arc there, strike an arc there, and then from this point you strike another arc, from this point you strike another arc without changing the radius, and then you draw a line from this point of intersection to the point of intersection of the arcs. So I should do like this. Okay, so we have that. Then we have the center for the arc as well as the smaller circle which is inside there. So from here you just open your compass to this point. So if accurately done, it should land you at the other point there. Okay, so you have that, and then we can also create this arc here, which is a 90 degrees bend. So this bend is of radius 20 millimeters. So you just go on your measuring instrument there, you open to 20. So you open to 20. Okay, 20. Then you stand at the point of intersection of the lines. So this point, you strike an arc there, and then strike another arc there without changing the radius. You strike another arc, and from here another arc. There you have your center for this 90 degrees bend. So when you stand there, you just draw an arc that should touch both lines like that. Okay, and then the next one is you have this arc of 30 millimeters radius. So for this one, you consider the distance from this point to this point, which is 25, and then from this point to wherever the center is along this same line should be 30. So what we're going to do is we're going to measure 25. And then from this center we strike an arc, and again from this point we measure 30, which is the radius of the arc there, so that we pick the center. So again we go to the measuring instrument, measure 30. So from this point you have a 30, then you stand here, then you should be able to draw a circle that will touch that point like that. Okay, and then the next one is we can make this arc because it is blending with this curve and this line here. So from here we just consider the radius for the arc. So the radius is 15, meaning the distance from this center to the center of the arc will be 30, which is the radius of the bigger arc, plus 15, which is the radius of the smaller arc. So meaning it will be 45. So you measure 45 on a measuring instrument. Okay, so 45. So from the center, we strike an arc like that. So one thing that we know for sure is that the center of the arc, of this arc here, is along this arc that we have created. So the next point is the arc, since this arc is also touching this line, which is this one here, meaning the center of the arc will be along a line that will be parallel to this one in this direction. So a line that will be parallel to this one, this side, at the given radius, which is 15. So we open our compass to 15. So 15, and then we draw a parallel line. So let's construct a parallel line. Okay, so we have 15. Then you can stand at any point along the line. For example, I can pick this one, this point here, and then I'll strike an arc. And let's say this point, or maybe we can pick a point inside. Okay, strike another arc, and then draw a line that will be parallel to this one by drawing a line that is going to touch just the center, the top part, rather, just the top part of these two arcs, like this. Okay, so just a line, a faint line. Okay, so where the arc and the line are meeting, that is the center for this other arc. You open to 15. Okay. Okay, so strike an arc, so it should touch that circle and that line like that. Okay, and then the next one is for us to draw a tangent that is touching this circle and this circle. So this one is under tangency to two unknowns, to two unequal circles. So this circle has got a radius of 13, and this circle has got a radius of 20. So here, the first thing is you connect the centers, this center and that center, centers to the circles that you want to draw a tangent to. So you connect these centers with a straight line. Okay, and then the next thing is you bisect this same line that is connecting the centers. So for you to bisect the line, just open your compass to any convenient radius that is more than half, and then you strike an arc from each point on both sides. So you strike an arc on both sides of the line, and then you join Okay, so after bisecting, you want to draw a semicircle that will touch this point and this point. So that is the reason why we were bisecting. So you just open your compass to this point, or one of the centers. Okay, so this one will land you at the other center there. Okay, and then here you add this radius, so 30, which is 30 plus 20, so the radius of the bigger circle plus the radius of the smaller circle, and then you draw an arc on the from the center of the bigger circle. You draw a bigger circle. So for example, 30 plus 20 will be 50, so you get your compass, you open it to 50. Okay, so 50, you want to draw a bigger circle or simply just an arc that should meet with the semicircle at some point, which is your point of interest. So from this point, you draw a line to the center of the bigger circle. Okay, and then you draw a line. So after drawing a line from this center to the point where the arc and the semicircle are meeting, you want to draw another line that is parallel to this one from this center but going in the opposite direction like that. So to do that, you can use the set squares. I'm sure that you copy this line and then place the other set square there over here, and then you just slide it to the other center, which is this one, and then you draw another line. So the tangent line will be drawn by connecting this point where the line cuts the circle and this point where this other line cuts with this circle that is inside, not where it meets with the arc, but where this circle cuts, where the line cuts the other circle. So this point and that point. Okay, and now you can outline your template. So we just darken this part. And also this part. We also have this part. And we can have this part outlined. So this part, as well as this part. So after outlining that, we can draw the inner circles, which is this, and that one. So you just get your compass, open it to 10 millimeters, because these ones that says 4 holes, 1, 2, 3, 4, diameter 20. So you open it to 20 millimeters, 10 millimeters rather. If you have been given the diameter, then the radius should be half. So 10 millimeters from here and from here here and here. There you go. That is your template. So thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and see you on the next video.